Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess. This is your fortnightly reading for August the 1st through to the 15th. So we're in lovely Leo season, your fellow fire sign. So hopefully that will be good for you. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate, or parts of it may resonate. If it does, there will be an extended version of this reading where we'll look into it a bit deeper. We might get some new meanings. We'll take a step further into the future. So the description will be, the link will be in the description box below, sorry. So let's get stuck into it, shall we, Saggy? I'm going to do the readings with the Animal Spirit deck today, and I've put you down as a significator. I've put you as Gazelle, which is a beautiful fire sign. So that's going to represent you. You're crossed by the Nightingale. Dolphin. We've got Camel, Panther, Shark, Oyster, Unicorn, Deer, and Butterfly. Wow. Okay. And message from Soul and Spirit for Sagittarius. What are we going to get for you today, Saggy? Message from Soul and Spirit for Sagittarius. We've got two cards have come out. We've got the Chariot and the Six of Swords. Beautiful. Beautiful energies coming out for you. Message from Soul and Spirit. So we're going to kick off the reading with an angel spirit, with an angel message. So let's see. What message do you have for Sagittarius angels to start the reading? Well, that one nearly tried to pop out. We'll just keep going. What message do you have for Sagittarius angels to start the reading? Oh, we've got wait. We've got wait. So there is a message immediately straight up that to wait. There's something you're waiting for. You might need to wait before you take some kind of action. That might make more sense and become more apparent. I think that later in the reading, I think that may make sense to you already. So here you are, the Gazelle crossed by the Nightingale. And the Nightingale is the ability to express those deeply held feelings that you have. And crossed by the Nightingale, there's been an inability to express that. There's actually really wanting to do this, and it's a deep down, it could be a feeling of love for somebody here, but there is joy attached to this. There's beauty attached to this Nightingale energy. But the Nightingale sings to the moon. Like the Nightingale has the most beautiful song. So it's something beautiful you're kind of wanting to put out into the world, but it's being blocked at this moment. It's kind of like feeling like you can't express something that you're really wanting to express here. And so, yeah, there's frustration around this. But it could be that you actually really are falling for someone. There's something that's bringing you great joy here in this reading. And maybe it's just you haven't been able to express that yet. We have in your conscious mind the dolphin energy, and this is, happiness, it's joy, it's play. It's something is bringing you a lot of, and again, I think that's why you're trying to express it. But on the surface, something is connecting with you, and it could be a person as well. But you're wanting to kind of, sing to the world, sing and let the world know that this is happening, or that the world know, or let a particular person or know that this is how you're feeling. But it feels like you can't do that out in the open. So it could be secret messages or not revealing. There's something hidden about the way you're expressing this joy to the world. So, and it is there, but it's not everybody can see it, Saggy. Deep down we have as a deep down energy, and this can be soul energy, subconscious energy, or just deep energy that you may or may not be aware of. Again, it's something to do with the moon, because we have the moon in the nightingale and the moon in the camel. This is something that's happening very deep down that you're not wanting to reveal to the world. This is a journey that you might have been on for a long time, a journey that you haven't shared, but it's something that has sustained you. And the reason why it's felt like the camel's very resilient, it's a survivor. It's something that you've survived here. But at the same time, I feel like it's actually brought you joy. I feel like this could be like a hidden hobby or a hidden like, or someone that you like, or just something you've really been enjoying but haven't been able to share. There's this real sense of not being able to share it, but it's something that's kind of in those times of when, in those times when it felt like things were hard or you weren't getting what you needed in life, you always had this to kind of fall back on. So this could be like a spiritual belief or something, or it could be, just you really love your pet or you are in love with somebody, and you just really enjoy their company, but you find it hard to express that. Whatever it is, there's this sense that this is something that deep down has brought you a lot of happiness, but you haven't shared it with the world. In the recent past, we have the Panther energy. So I love the Panther energy, and it is a fire energy, Saggy. So it's something, and it's to do with your shadow side as well. So a lot of this is to do with the shadow, because we're in the dark, we're in the moon, and it's kind of like something has disrupted, because it's kind of like you could go along forever just having those feelings and not having necessarily expressing them, or not telling them everybody your deepest feelings for something, or something that makes you really happy. But something has disrupted that. Someone's kind of poked it, or a situation has triggered it so that it's no longer happy. It created a situation where you were kind of either angry or irritable or defensive. You needed to defend it. It kind of brought it away from that peace, and it became chaos and strife and conflict. So it was disrupted, that beautiful feeling, and it's so destabilized, almost like a sense of calmness and peace and happiness inside. And so, there is a sense of wanting to get back to that, joy, that thing that did keep you happy for a long time, that can sustain you over a long period of time when things are hard. So, it's interesting energy, Sagittarius. We have in the near future the shark energy, and this is water energy, so it's related to your emotions, and it's very much, the shark energy is very directional. It knows what it wants. It goes for something, and it can go in for the kill as well. It smells blood, the shark, and it's like, I know what it is that I want, and I know that I'm going to get it. It's very determined to get something, and it's got a goal. So it's very directional. Suddenly, all this undirected, frustrated energy that you finding it hard to express, it's found a place to focus on. Pretty much with this shark energy. Again, it's something deep down that's happening that you're not necessarily, but you found a somewhere to direct those feelings, or someone to direct them onto in the near future with the shark energy. We'll delve into that a little bit more in the Vimeo on demand, the deeper read. And we'll pull out some of the Rider Waite cards, which is interesting because you get some different interpretations. You get some more information coming out with it as well. We have you in the situation, the oyster, and the oyster is really interesting because the oyster hasn't opened up yet. The oyster's busy creating its beautiful pearl. But again, you haven't opened up to somebody yet about something. But it is something beautiful. That's the thing. You've got this pearl. There's something beautiful you're hiding or protecting deep down inside of yourself that it does emanate from you, but in a non-verbal sense. And I feel like these levels of frustration of not being able to express or open up to be able to tell exactly how you're feeling about something here with this oyster energy. But the oyster does transmit. It does transmit to the world through energy or through non-verbal signals, like I said. So people might be getting the message. You might not be aware that they are getting it, but they are. People are reading you in a different way. But yeah, there is. And the oysters also pertain to, the pearl can represent your gifts and talents, your uniqueness, unique gifts and talents to the world that you're yet to share. And maybe that's part of what this deep down thing that does bring you joy and happiness. You know, it could be you love to write, you love to paint, whatever it is. It could just be you've got a really beautiful heart, you know, you love animals. It's just something that that's deep down within you haven't yet shared with the world, that it's growing, it's kind of readying itself. So it feels like it's, getting ready to open. I feel like there will be a focus in the near future, a goal that will help that. So the energies surrounding you, we have the unicorn, and again, we've got the moon. So the moon energy seems really important. So you might be really affected by the moons, the full moons that are coming on, or it's just something that happens in your dreams at night, or something that's happening in your subconscious. But it's this question of, is it real, or is it just this magical thing that's surrounding you? It's because it's something ephemeral or ethereal about the quality of this, that it's hard to pinpoint what it is, hard to know what it is. And it's interesting that moon actually looks like a bit of a pearl. And the unicorn's such a magical creature, but is it mythical as well? It's this whole thing of this magical journey that you're on, but it's questioning things, questioning the reality of things, because it is on a different level that we're talking about. And this is your environment. So I feel like this is more to do with a lot of questions of, is it real? So if it's feelings with somebody, there is these questions of, is this chemistry or whatever's going on real? It can be a question of, you know, if you have something an idea or something deep down that you're wanting to share, is it actually just something crazy because it's happening? It's something deep down inside of me. When you release it out into the world, suddenly it seems very different. So it's got all those kind of energies going on with it. But the unicorn is actually a really beautiful direction and magical new direction that if you choose to take it, that is on offer here. So hopes and fears, we have the deer. So the deer is my unconditional love. It's the nurturing mother. It's the falling in love, the doe-eyed deer, I love you card. So this is why I think a lot of this feeling that's happening down is around love, like wanting like a secret crush on somebody, or wanting to love somebody and knowing that they love you back and not sure if it's real, not sure what's really going on. And if it's around a unique gift and ability to share with the world, it's really fully raining now here, Sagittarius, you can probably hear the rain, then it is, you know, self-love as well, self-love and self-nurture. So these things are really important to you. So, yeah, it's interesting. Now, as an outcome, let's look at this, the butterfly energy. And we will get into some more specifics about this in the Vimeo about that. I'm curious about that, Saggy. Now, we were talking about opening up and transforming. And what does the butterfly do? It comes out of its cocoon. It's ready to come out and reveal itself and share itself with the world. It transforms. And that's exactly what's happening here, Saggy. It's this huge transformation. Then suddenly, ta-da, here I am. This is how I feel. This is my wonderful vision for the world. These are my talents, whatever it is for you. This moment, it's a moment of transformation from one phase or transitioning from one phase where you're cocooned and very much, we were cocooned with that darkness in the moon energy, things were hidden, and then suddenly it's out into the open, out into the light with the butterfly. Now, the thing with this butterfly is that it's just that moment when the butterfly opens its wings. It has to take a little second to allow the wings to be strong enough, a moment of stillness before the wings can flap and it can take off. And it's just this moment I'm getting for you, Sagittarius, is that moment of stillness before you're about to find your wings and fly. So it's just exciting. I'm excited for you, Saggy. So message from Soul and Spirit, we have the Chariot and the Six of Swords, overcoming the challenge with the Chariot, overcoming this. And the Six of Swords is moving to calmer waters, moving to a place of peace with this, moving to a happier place. And it can be relocating as well. It can be moving for some of you, physically moving, not just a mental state. But some of you, it is that. So the big message here is you can overcome this and find a happier place to be. And so, yeah, it's a really, really positive message for you, Saggy. So I think part of the reason why, if we just go back to this Waite energy here, it is because there is a big transformation going on and you have waited. It has been a long wait for some of you, but it is all going to change and transform. So we will delve into this a bit more deeper, like I said, and pull out the Rider Waite cards to clarify, and sometimes you get new messages and new meanings with what's going on. We'll take a peek into the future beyond this reading and in the Vimeo deep read. So if you're interested in doing that, the link is in the description box below. If this is where I'm leaving you, Saggy, this is exciting and there's a big transformation here about to occur. So I'm so excited for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment or share. And take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.